It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K. Plus their
really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry. You know, when you play with a guy a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help.
Territory. Looking confidence for Golden State with the win in their last matchup against the Knicks.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried it.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Anthony. Smith is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Rivers in at the point guard position. It's Anthony with the drive, drops it in from 14 feet away.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kurt Rambis. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And that one falls for Bridges.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Rivers. 9-point game his last outing. Anthony on the wing, covered by Barnes. 13 feet away. And again, it's Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
For the three, and that's good for 3 points. A shot from Bridges. Here's Rivers. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Carmelo. Lopez a screen. Anthony drives in. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And here's Freak. They picked up 24 points in their last one against New Orleans. Rivers dishes to Anthony. He feeds it to Smith. Pass to Aflalo. And the shot is good. Aflalo's got his first basket of the night. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. Klay Thompson, number 1.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
Yeah, and he's got such a nice, soft touch inside or outside, and he has the ability to create high-quality shots for himself. That makes him a tough scoring threat.
The Knicks leading by 3. Rivers passes to Aflalo. Green with the block. Now Freak. 7 points in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Anthony kicks to Smith. Here's the 3. New York, no good that time either. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Bridges from deep three-point range. The Knicks pull it in. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench.
Warriors trail by 4. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Robin Lopez. And Stevenson is out there with a foul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He kicks to Anthony. From the high post. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
On the wing, Thompson. Feeds it to Freak, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He dropped in 24 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. A truly dominating game from him in what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Trying his luck deep. Here's Bogut. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Bogut's got his first 2 points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Stevenson. The wide open look here for Anthony. No good. In and out off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Freak with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Bridges. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Lopez. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Lopez has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month in three-point field goal percentage.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Knicks.
No, Carmelo.
All right, guys, I want to go over some things before we get back out there. Everybody was really...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Freak really making it. Difference here.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Here's Bridges. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's Bridges in at the 1. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. The Knicks with the lead, and the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Misses off the right iron.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Here's Bridges, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Aflalo, no good. It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. For the lead. And again, no good by Golden State.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And they get it back.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Bridges misses.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And the foul called on Freak. Also with a sub. Bridges, he's checked in for Thompson. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Curry passes to Bridges. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And that one's good by Lopez.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Bridges. Good work defensively by Smith.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Aflalo, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. Bridges shot, good.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
Now here's Rivers. He has 6. Here's Aflalo. That doesn't go either for Aflalo.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Bridges shot, good.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Azili comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. And a new group in for the Knicks. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Josh Smith. Derek Williams, he checked in for Anthony. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That free throw missing. He hits the 2nd from the line. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Freak kicks to Curry. Dishes it to Freak. Shoots from the baseline. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Stevenson outside. Down low. Here's Dallenberg. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 1:37 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Bridges. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Samuel Dallenberg picks one up.
Just absolute domination in this one for free. He's got 21 points, and he sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Hodges checked in for Steph Curry. And the foul called on Freak. So a close game sees New.
Carmel.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. Carmelo Anthony.
Well, he shows just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSD.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this.